Mr. Goffman, what is the average price of a new combustion engine vehicle compared to the average price of a new electric vehicle?
I don't know the exact dollars. I know that today the EVs may be more expensive, but these rules.
So the average price of a traditional internal combustion engine was $45,600, while the average price of an electric vehicle was $61,800. And if these unfavorable rules are finalized, your own estimates that I've seen suggest 67% of all new cars sold in the U.S. will need to be fully electric by 2032. Now, how much did the average price of an electric vehicle increase by last year?
I don't know, but
so it's 22%. Okay. From May of 2022 to May of 2023, it's increased 22%. So it's not going down in price with these electric vehicles. We're seeing an increase, and by your own estimates, the technological costs of this proposal could reach $280 billion. That's increasing manufacturing costs by $1,200 per vehicle. Mr. Goffman, are you aware that in temperatures under 20 degrees Fahrenheit, electric vehicles lose nearly half of their charge in their batteries?
Yes.
Yes. So in Colorado, where we rely on four-wheel drive vehicles to get around in winter, many of these vehicles will be regulated out of existence under these proposed rules. How much does an electric vehicle battery cost to replace?
I don't know offhand, but you're putting your finger on important issues, which is exactly why the strategy reflected in these rules is to give industry years of lead time.
Well, you're regulating an industry out of existence here, and we're seeing that it's less reliable. In Colorado, it's very common to have temperatures under 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and these batteries will lose some of their charge. Now, I have between $5,000 and $20,000 to replace an electric vehicle's batteries. And prolonged exposure to temperatures under 20 degrees can also compromise the electric vehicle's battery performance as much as 41%. Now, how do you recommend that hardworking families who are struggling to get by absorb these additional costs associated with electric vehicles?
Well, our projection is that by the time these rules go into effect, both the industry and investments like those made in the IRA and
so we're just going to print more money to make up for that. So I mean, we're seeing a 22% increase in 1 year for the cost of electric vehicles. Even the tires on electric vehicle wear 20% faster. I don't think that the average American taxpayer is looking for another federal government bailout for tires. I mean, over half of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account, and you're wanting them to spend more money on vehicles where the price is increasing, be at 41% higher at risk for having to change out a battery, tires that wear 20% faster than your average car. Now, please name two domestic mines that you support, Mr. Goffman, and that are critical to helping produce the amount of minerals necessary for the electric vehicles you've been praising today.
Well, the information I have is that in just under a year since the IRA was passed, 75 new facilities have been started to
domestic mines,
including domestic mining.
Can you name any that you support?
And I'd be happy to get behind.
So the Rosemont mine and the Resolution Copper mine are two mines in Arizona blocked by the environmental extremists and the federal bureaucrats that would produce massive amounts of copper in the United States. The Biden administration has also blocked the Twin Metals mine in northern Minnesota, and Democrats on the Natural Resources Committee oppose all domestic mining. And if we don't mine for these minerals necessary, where are they going to come from? The 40,000 children mining for cobalt in the Congo with their bare hands in these China-owned mines, and then we buy these products from China and somehow feel virtuous about ourselves while they're building some 200 coal-fired energy plants. These rules do not benefit the hardworking Americans that I represent, and I hope that you would reconsider them and the costs that the American family is going to have to absorb because of them. My time has expired, and I yield.